Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and this is a Joy-Con, the left Joy-Con from my Nintendo Switch. Now, through use, this actually snapped off. I'm not exactly sure how it happened, but it's broken and I need to replace it. So I found the part on eBay, actually. This is the replacement part, and this needs to go inside of here. So I wanted to show you how you can take this apart. This was about $20. A real Joy-Con replacement's about $70 for the set, so I just figured 20 would be okay, and we'll see how it goes. Now, it requires a Y0 bit, so it's a little triangular bit. I don't know if you can see it, but it's triangular, and you need a Y0 to start undoing it. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I'm using tools from iFixit. They didn't sponsor this or send these along or anything right now, but I just wanted to let you know that's where I got the bits from. They didn't have the part or the guide on how to actually remove this, but I am using their kit for that, and I like to use a little magnetic mat that comes with their toolkit to keep safe or keep track of all of these nuts and bolts. So there's 4 Y0. There is no way to turn this off, so we'll just let it do its thing here. See if this just comes apart. So you just gently pull this apart, and it looks like we need to get underneath here, so we need to pop this out, this lithium-ion battery. Let's see if we can pop this out. It's gently glued into place. It looks like we have 4 more small Phillips screws. There were 5 Phillips head screws, 4 here and 1 there, and there's these really tiny ribbon cables, so be careful of those, and it looks like we can get to the controller right here. Now, I undid this ribbon cable right here. This goes up to the top buttons that are right up on the top. You got to be very careful. There's tiny little springs everywhere, and just be careful as you're taking it apart. I had to move this one ribbon cable out of the way so that we can get to the Joy-Con stick here. So that's held in with 2 screws, and then there's a tiny little cable right here. Now, if we look at this piece, you've got this tiny little ribbon cable. That's right here. We flip this up, and then we can pop this one out. So here's the old one. We'll replace it with this one. It probably would have been easier if I removed all these ribbon cables, but the new thumbstick's in place, or analog stick. Now I've got to put these little ribbon cables back in place. We're at the home screen, and if I move left to right, you'll see the Joy-Con works, so everything's in place. I just need to screw it back down, and we'll be good from there. So it's all back together. It wasn't too hard. Those little ribbon cables, though, are kind of difficult. I would suggest you use a pair of tweezers like this, or if you just have a pair of tweezers around, that's fine too. But that's pretty difficult to get those back in place. But once you do, it works just fine. So you'll see it's working fine on the screen. I'll click it back into place. So now you can see it works just fine, and the analog stick is working as we'd expect. It wasn't terribly difficult, but it is a little bit finicky as far as these tiny little cables. So as long as you have a pair of tweezers, you should be good. Let me know if you have any questions, though, in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and like. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.